Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. And I know the home fans are prepared as well. Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets against the Brooklyn Nets. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for LaMelo Ball.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Johnson is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. And for the Hornets, Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. Then there's LaMelo Ball, then it's Smith, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. The physicality of the NBA, Grant, it does come along with the risk of injury. These two teams can attest to that.
Yeah, B.A., that is so true. Injuries on both sides. Now, each team looking for their role players to step up. The best team at filling those gaps will likely be your winner tonight.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Russell. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
This is Russell's game. He is an active and ready shooter off the catch.
Ball passes to Smith. And here is Williams. Pass to Ball.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Outside, Green. Takes a 13-footer. Ball no good. Williams with it. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Williams. Pass to Claxton. Inside. Here's Johnson. Nice D from Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
They get it back. Williams' shot is good.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Russell to pass to Johnson. Back to Russell. Oh, Williams with the block. Bridges down low, covered by Johnson. It's good. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Connects from downtown.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Looking at the real numbers from the real NBA, the best free throw shooting teams of the season. 5th best, the Nets.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
First one falls. And so he hits both. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
All no good. Nets trail by 3. Outside Johnson. Pass to Williams. Now here's Claxton, hounded by Ball. Fades away. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Bridges. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ball is a high-activity player, good at keeping plays going no matter what.
Pass to Williams. Claxton a screen on Ball. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Hornets leading by 5. Williams against Green. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Green.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Screen by Claxton. Williams passes to Claxton. Oh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Curry, he's checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Nets. Clowney, he's checked in for Williams. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Clock is at 3. No one covering. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
Good read by Russell. He is crafty in that two-man game.
Outside, Green. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Johnson on the wing. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You got to get out on Johnson, especially when he's roaming around these corner spots.
Smith passes to Bridges. Here he goes. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Williams. Martin comes in for Green. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Smith. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Wilson comes in for Johnson. Williams is checked in for Johnson. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Russell. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Williams. Chalk up 2 there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Nets trail by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Clowney. Now Simmons. Outside, Williams. Sharp, a screen on Curry. Now here's Sharp. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Williams' shot is good. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. Ball way outside. And that's not going to go. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Charlotte on top. They lead by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? Nah, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
They've got Seth Curry. He's out there with ball. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Here's Simmons. After the basket by Charlotte. Again, the Nets score.
There's the jumper from Simmons. That shot has come under so much scrutiny, maybe a little too much.
Ball against Simmons. The 3 from Curry. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn trailing. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Williams passes to Simmons. To the inside. Here's Sharp. Blocked. Now here's Martin. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. The 3 from Ball. Williams grabs the board. And the Nets shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Curry. Martin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Simmons. Pass to Wilson. Back to Simmons. Simmons. It's good on the putback.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Smith outside. There's a screen. Pass the ball. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. The Nets with the lead. To the middle. Here's Clowney. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Martin. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Martin. And both free throws good for Simmons. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Here's Wilson. Simmons with a screen on Smith. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Claxton's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Hornets trail by 5. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brooklyn with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Here's Clowney. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Johnson. There's the 3. Here's Clowney. Down low. And stolen by Bridges. Now the Hornets moving it up. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Bridges.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Charlotte making a change here. Curry's checked in. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. Charlotte, 4th.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
On defense, the Hornets. Outside Johnson. Inside, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Smith passes to Williams. Now Bridges, covered by Johnson. Russell against Curry. Here's Williams. Outside for Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And Curry's got the ball here for Charlotte. Trailing by 4. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. Bridges outside from the arc. He buries it from 3. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Solid pass from the combo guard Curry. Look, people don't understand. He's not just a shooter. He's a basketball player.
Russell deciding where to go with it. From downtown, fires in the triple. He has 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Ben Simmons getting it done for Brooklyn. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. Some heated conference races going on right now.
Ernie, you're always heated about something.
I don't get heated, Shaq. I go with the flow, man.
See, Ernie, that's what makes it so easy to work with you. When Shaq's all worked up, you're the voice of reason.
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. That does it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Ben Simmons.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Johnson, and it's Williams in at the 3. Now here's Johnson. Williams a screen on ball. The shot by Russell, no good. Charlotte trailing. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. And Claxton gets the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Bridges outside. Back to ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You take a look at the Nets. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence. And, of course, there are the Hornets. They're just one rung below them. On defense, the Hornets. Williams finds Russell. Back to Williams. To the paint. Here's Claxton, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Mark Williams. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
And he can't get the first one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Green's got 5 now.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Outside Russell, three-pointer. And the Nets miss again. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Ball outside. And Williams over to help. Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. On target from range. 10 points for him.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Now here's Ball. He's got 12. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Got it.
And those long arms of LaMelo, I mean, they help him complete on those tough drives.
Russell to pass to Claxton. And here's Russell. Williams from long range. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. Into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
I just love the ball movement.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Martin, he's checked in for Green. That's good from Bridges. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Russell. Pass to Claxton. Shoots from 12. The shot by Russell, no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes a first.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And so Ball nails both of them. Nets trail by 11. Russell to pass to Simmons. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, that's a strong play. Russell anticipates the contact and creates the and-one opportunity.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Highly skilled with good instincts. Russell has top-level tools, always has.
Martin outside. Curry against Russell. Releases. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a three and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Martin with the ball. No points yet. And they call an illegal screen here. And let's turn to the league leaders now and check out which teams are tops in rebounding this season. 5th, the Hornets.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Micic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hornets leading by 11. To the middle. Pass to Curry. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Nets trail by 11. Outside Russell. Simmons with it. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Simmons has got 10 points.
Not backing off. This is the kind of physical play you want from Simmons.
Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 36 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Clowney. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clowney's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Playmaking is a strong suit for Simmons. He knows how to break up the defense.
Bridges outside. This one for three. Brooklyn pulls it in.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Russell from outside gets the three ball to go. He's got 13. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. Well, we thought the third.
The previous play is under review.
Review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got LaMelo Ball, also Seth Curry out there, and it's Martin in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass to Simmons. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 6. Left side Curry. Now Ball. Throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Hornets leading by 7. Curry passes to Ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Brooklyn making a switch here. Wilson's checked in. Nets trail by 7. Martin outside. Down low. And Charlotte making a change here. Smith's checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Smith. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. Pass to Salah. Baseline try. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Now here's Martin. Here's Sharp. Here's Clowney. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Clowney. Simmons with a screen on Martin. Another shot. Wilson passes to Simmons. Simmons is doubled. Here's Martin. Gets the 3 to fall. Martin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Great find by Simmons. He's always looking to create the best shot possible for his team.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Three-pointer, Bridges.
Long arms, moves the feet well. Johnson, tough on the defensive side.
Here's Johnson, and again, it's Brooklyn. Here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. From behind the arc. Ball sticks the three.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Outside Johnson. Russell with the ball. Pounded by Ball. Outside Johnson. Pass to Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11. Out to Bridges. Five to shoot. Back to Ball. Fires for three. Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside. Here's Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And he sinks the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Hornets leading by 4. Ball passes to Smith. Green with the ball. Bridges outside. Launches it. Brooklyn pulls it in. Now Russell. Outside, Williams. Screen by Claxton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a 1-possession game.
Williams a screen on Russell. Here's Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Russell.
Causing havoc inside. Ball is just so fast and so nimble.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Russell, that's good.
An experienced player who is never shy. Russell, he owns the big moments.
Ball looks over the floor, puts the move on, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Pass to Johnson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11. Smith passes to Ball. Bridges outside. Ball against Johnson. Missed inside. And so it's Brooklyn with it. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Russell against Ball. Now here's Russell. Not a lot of room. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock. And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Outside Johnson. To tie it up. This is the tray. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Puts up a deep 3. It's off. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, LaMelo Ball.